to get our first conference win. I thought our defense was really solid in the first half. Been an issue, and a lot of focus always goes on offense and how you shoot the ball, but our defense wasn't helping us the way it needed to in those first 3 games in the league. So it was nice to see that effort. And I mean, again, I think we have a chance to continue to play well and play better. We're obviously happy to win, but I think there are shots out there that we could still capable of making. But it's nice to see us get off to a good start in the game and build a lead in the first half and have them chase us most of the game because we've been playing from behind too much early in games, so it was great to see that. I thought Trey hit some big threes in the first half to get us that lead, as well as the way Obi played early in the game offensively was good for us as well. I thought Eric didn't shoot well tonight, but he made one of the biggest plays in the game in the first half with his charge on Hawkinson and pick up his 3rd foul, and it was huge for us. And then the second half, Cody was really feeling it, and when they were in the zone, he shot it great to get us going after not starting well to start the second half. I think I summed it all up, so I can cry go now. Question? I was concerned, and forgive me for not knowing the exact 2 games, but he went 1 for 9 in one game, and then the following game didn't score again. So, I was just curious to see where he was mentally, and want to encourage him to stay aggressive and believe in his skills and trust his talent, and I didn't really need to have that conversation because it didn't affect him. That's the way he is. Really love coaching him, and you could see how much potential he has to keep getting better, and I love the creativity that he shows with his passing. I think that was the one moment that the building was at its peak today with the behind the back pass to Willie. So besides the 3-point shots that everyone is enjoying him make.
Was it easier said than done to come to this game with no pressure, even while starting 0-3 in each play?
I mean, you're always going to naturally, feel that, and I was, we were hard on the guys early in the week, and you can't have losing, become acceptable or comfortable. So, and then as the week progressed, I think it was more about hopefully trying to build the guys up and letting them know that, hey, we played 3 really difficult games, 2 on the road, teams that are going to be near the top of the conference, and we were only like -5 field goals in all 3 of those games, from those 3 opponents. The free throw differential hurt us, and some other things in losing those games. But, we were pretty close to capitalizing, and we just didn't. So it was nice to see us break through tonight.
You're new to the Pac-12, but it just seems to be so much parity in the league this year. How do you view that as a coach, talking to your team?
I didn't look at this game any different than Arizona coming here, or playing at USC, because you have to take each one of these games very seriously. There's no games where you could just show up and think that you're going to get a win. And Washington State's no different. They've already beaten UCLA, and they've bbeen really competitive against other quality teams out of conference. So. And they have good players, so you have to have guys that are willing to show up every night, and that's what's going to take the win, through the long haul in the league.
What areas did you see defensive improvement?
I think like just our energy and our activity with movement, hand movement and body movement. I think the best defensive game we played this year was Texas A&M here, and we were getting deflections, we were active, we were challenging shots, we were, forcing a really good team to miss shots, and And it was a similar situation with how we performed defensively here in the first half to create the margin that we did.
The players always talk about how much they like the ability to take a bad shot and not get pulled. Is that kind of the way you've always coached, or did you pick that up somewhere?
I don't feel like I want players, looking over their shoulder, and we'll study the film and talk to our guys about, shot selection and maybe other things that you could have done if it is, a poor shot attempt. And, we hope that by now guys understand, what they're capable of doing on the floor, and they don't try and do something outside of that. And, really the mistakes that infuriate us the most are defensive mistakes or lack of effort mistakes. And so very rarely will a guy, get pulled for those reasons.
How do you evaluate Savon Goodness? Take him in a little bit to kind of get back into it tonight, a bit more active than he had in the last few games.
Yeah, he had, Savon was better, with that, and his defense and the rebounding, and he's still finding his way, and I'm confident that he'll get back to the level that he was at prior to being out for a while.
Looking ahead, what concerns you about Washington?
I mean, a lot of things. Obviously, Andrews is a premier player in the conference, and is a really good guard, strong, could shoot, gets to the free throw line. And they're just different. Their style, they want to create turnovers with their athleticism, and they have a great core of young players. So they play relentlessly, So we're, I hope we get our rest, the next 36 hours here. We gotta get ready for a really good team coming here.
Anything else? Thanks.
Thank you.